Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Poter.
And I'm KarenLee Poter.
My mother and I are here for you this one last time of the year.
Well, we had an aborted attempt.
Yeah, we did. We went to our studio, which is like 20-minute drive, 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
And we didn't have it reserved. So we were promptly booted.
We walked in behind a dog dressed as a pumpkin.
I know. What do you think about the... It's December, okay?
I don't understand why it's
what
not
was
Halloween.
It wasn't a chihuahua. What was it? It was like
It
a
was-
little
it was a
disgusting...
chihuahua.
It was a chihuahua?
Yeah, what do you got against chihuahuas?
Because it had longer hair.
By the way, you were walking around in a gaucho hat.
So what?
So you're not one to talk.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're comparing me to the fucking dog dressed as a pumpkin in the middle of December?
I wanted to say something to the guy. You know, the dog must be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, why? I mean, it's not like it was like a jacket that he needed to keep wearing.
I know.
He was festive in the wrong holiday.
That's exactly right. What would you do if I just kind of came here dressed as a ghost or something like that?
Well, you came dressed as a bee the other day.
Okay, and you made fun of me for that?
I don't understand the need for costumes that are inappropriate.
You're literally wearing a costume right now.
Because we are filming in the last episode of the year. It's very holiday-esque. I'm dressed as a little elf.
Do you feel like you're abandoning your Jewish roots by wearing an elf hat?
No.
You think this is a festive holiday season? Everyone can celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah, wherever they are.
It's inclusive, Cam.
You're very inclusive. You're
inclusive.
so fucking woke and inclusive, mother.
I'm so woke, it's unbelievable. I'm so woke, I'm back to sleep.
No, what the fuck
So,
that
Cam,
yeah.
we got some real fun and little sneaky freak responses.
Well, to end the year, we thought we'd go out with a bang, you know? And we thought we'd try something new. We were going to ask you guys our question of the week, which you know, if you've been listening, we ask a sneaky freak question of the week every week. This week is no different. If you want to participate, you give us a text at 310-356-3920.
And I might add something. You don't have to participate in order to be a part of the text chain. You can just listen. We'll just send you a question and you know the question ahead of time. That's it. Or you can participate by either texting or doing a voice text.
That's right. Okay, so that's what's new this
And
week.
if you miss that phone number, don't go rewinding the tape. Don't go rewinding the podcast. Is there a rewind button? Yeah, I guess there is.
Of course.
Go right to the show notes.
The episode description.
The episode description, and you will find that phone number there.
That's it. All right.
So give it to him anyway.
We already did, Mom.
I know, maybe
310-356.
3920.
Okay, so here's the question of the week. We said we're going to try something new this week. Will you please send us a voice memo or recording of how you ask a partner to have sex? If you don't feel comfortable with a voice memo, you can text it in as well. Surprisingly, we only got one voice memo.
And who is that from, Cam?
None other than Mr. Bean.
The guy who puts pop rocks in his anus.
The guy who says he is in relationship with the sheep in Maine.
The Maine in Maine. The rain in Spain in Maine.
Let me play his voice
main
memo.
Man up there.
Let me play his voice memo, all right? This is how he seduces someone. How you ask a partner to have sex. Are you ready?
Is the partner a sheep?
We'll see.
Oh.
Okay, so he basically
He went from sheep to cattle.
yeah, he moos like a cow to attract his mates. I don't know what the fuck that is.
If I heard that mooing, I would immediately disrobe.
Yeah?
Mr. Bean, that's my love language.
Mr. Bean thanks me for following his Instagram every week.
Why?
You know that?
Yeah. If you want to follow Mr. Bean's Instagram, where do they go?
I don't know if he wants people
Notoriety.
following, but maybe.
Yeah, of course he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't encourage me to share his info.
Bench Brawl, I believe, is his Instagram handle.
BRAWL.
Bench Brawl. All right, we love you, Mr. Bean. Happy
I never
holidays
did
to
ask
you.
him that. Why he is named Bench Brawl.
I don't know, but his shit he's one of the funniest clowns I've seen on Instagram, and no one knows about him. At least we do.
I don't think he even knows about him.
Anyway, I love him. Anyway, let's move on to, first of all, I have something to share about Instagram, but I don't know if now is the appropriate time.
I think it is the appropriate time.
We didn't get into this question, but we're already going on a tangent. It's fine.
Let's hear it.
I accidentally slid into someone's DMs.
Okay, there is no
Yesterday.
accidental
I did it
slide.
accident.
No,
It was an
there's-
accident.
No,
Yeah.
If you slid into like your friend Paulie Boys, that'll be one thing. But you don't accidentally slide into, I'm guessing, a female's Instagram.
Okay, so I'm there sitting on the toilet, minding my own business.
That's where you're swiping?
I'm not swiping. I'm looking at my Instagram stories, and this picture of a hot girl comes up. It's like, who the fuck is this?
Oh, accidental sliding with the hot girl.
I'm following. I mean, clearly I'm following this person if their story is coming up. So I said, I don't know this hot girl. Who is this hot girl? And so I look, and she is following me.
Well, that's probably why it came up on your feed.
And then somehow I'm following her.
Somehow. I don't know how this could have happened.
So
it's
then-
just coincidental that you both are following each other unbeknownst to each other.
So I messaged her. I was sitting there. I was like, why not?
You're taking a crap?
At that point, it might have been a little pee.
You're peeing sitting down.
I think so.
Do you pee sitting down?
Sometimes I will if I need a break from my life a little bit. It's like a
You need a break from your life, so you have to pee sitting down?
yeah, because if I'm
Are you
standing, yeah, maybe just I need a place to relax or something. I don't know.
So you go sit and, oh, I know why you sit in the toilet.
What?
You masturbate in the toilet.
I'm not masturbating on the fucking toilet, man.
You told me that you did that.
In this situation, I was not masturbating on the toilet. And usually I'm not sitting on the toilet. I'm just jizzing
Jerking,
jizzing. The toilet
What are
is
you
just a
talking
receptacle for the. Mom, stop it.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So
we don't
anyway,
know what
I'm
the fuck
fucking.
you were doing
So
on the
I'm
toilet.
fucking just sitting on the toilet, minding my own business. I fucking messaged her. I said, "You're cute. How did we meet?" Because I think, how do we meet?
How did we or how do we?
How did we? I don't usually just follow random hot women online. That's not my style.
No.
So clearly we must have met at some point before. And then I spelled you're wrong.
Oh,
So I
hate when
double
people spell.
tapped. I messaged immediately back saying you're correcting the spelling, and I said I humiliate myself with the fucking
Oh, you're so
face palm.
down on yourself for spelling you wrong. Actually, it is, to me, a dead giveaway that person's illiterate.
Okay, so anyway, the banter begins. She messages back saying, we haven't met before. Before it's spelled BEFOR, no E.
Oh, well.
And then she writes, she double taps back and said before spelled correctly.
She's got a little sense of humor, does
Right,
she?
just trying to help you out here.
I like that.
And
Well,
then
who is this person?
And then I'm like, wait a minute, who is this? And I start looking at her pictures. She's a fucking Playboy model.
Oh my God!
She's a Playboy model, and we're messaging.
And look at your eyes.
I was blown away.
For those of you who don't know,
at this
Karen's
point,
eyes are wide open right now.
At this point, I'm thinking to myself, this has got to be some fucking
It's a bot.
a bot, some guy in Oklahoma jerking off to me right now. I'm getting catfished, right?
Oh, you think you're catfish?
I'm getting catfished for sure.
Like the time with the.
Yeah, Playboy model's not just gonna start flirting with me. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
I slide in. I'm a stranger. I'm thinking.
You slid into her though. Are you thinking that it's a catfish?
So then I start asking. I'm like. So then we start going down the road of like.
But she knew how to spell for.
Before. Yeah. You don't think a catfish would know how to spell before?
No, I don't think so. I think that would be something that a bot wouldn't be able to differentiate humor from.
So then I said, basically, why haven't we met? And she says we should change that. At this point, I'm like, for sure, fucking some guy with fucking
You're freaking out.
4 eyeglasses about to murder me.
They're gonna murder you now.
I don't know. They're gonna mug me, murder.
So the fact that she's a Playboy model discouraged you from participating in the next.
And so then
step.
she says we should change that. And then I start getting suspicious. So I sent her like a little smug face and said, how did you find me?
What?
How did you find me? Because this is not normal.
You backtracked.
I backtracked. I was like, we got to figure something out. And then she says, honestly, I'm not certain. And so I'm like, well, why do you want to meet up? And she said, well, looks like you're you're funny and cute, and I happen to like clowns and mimes.
Bingo. She knew you were right.
Fucking high five, Mom. Finally, the mime clown training pans out. I've been telling you this for fucking years.
Well,
Years.
we don't know yet. We have no idea if this is a bot still.
It's not a bot.
Oh, now you know it's real.
It's real.
She
She
got
identified me as a clown and a mime.
Oh,
And I start looking at her pictures and shit like that.
She's a clown too?
She's got clowns tattooed all over her goddamn body.
Okay.
What?
That's
You're freaked out?
I'm freaking.
Why are you freaked out?
Why
I am a clown. You're not concerned that I'm a clown?
She got red nose clowns?
Yeah, she had some red nose on there. What?
Oh my god.
Why?
Tattooed.
What? Why are you against this?
I'm not against it at all. I'm just wondering.
This is a great start to the new year, Mother. We're planting seeds for 2023. I don't know why you're getting all negative about this.
She's a Playboy bunny. Did she have Playboy tattoos as well?
I didn't see any Playboy things on there. I just seen the bio. What? Are you concerned?
I'm wondering about the clown thing.
Why? Some people
I'm kind of freaked out by the fact that she's got clowns tattooed all over her.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a freaky thing.
They're tasteful clowns, I'd say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely how she found you. Where would you find
Yeah, exactly. I think I must have posted a clown video and hashtag clown, and then she followed
you
away.
call yourself the clown on all our intros and things like that.
And then she didn't mention the podcast, so unfortunately you can't take any credit for this one.
I take no credit.
You don't take any credit. This is complete clown training. And I think it honestly is because she followed me on Instagram, that I followed back because I saw hot girls following me.
So did you make a date?
No.
Why?
I said when we're both in LA because we're about to leave.
Is she from Los Angeles?
She lives here sometimes. Anyway.
Where does she live, in the Playboy Mansion?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. Let's just fucking...
Did we look her up?
What do you mean, did we look her up?
Have we looked her up?
Have we looked her up what?
Isn't there like a Playboy directory?
What?
We once recorded in Playboy Studios, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, I do. What do you mean? A Playboy directory?
I don't know. It's probably a way that you would find out. Google more information on Playboy directories.
Mom, can we get back to the fucking question?
Oh, yeah.
You're always taking us on these tangents.
I think that you took me on a tangent.
I'm just saying there are good things coming in 2023.
I think that's great.
That's great.
That's great.
When was the last time you went on a fucking Playboy date?
I haven't been one. I did go out with 2 Mr. Worlds.
Okay. Always got a one on me.
Mr. Universe, actually.
You think
2. Not 1, but 2. That's weird.
It is weird.
Both of them, weird. Taking way too many steroids.
All right, so we played Mr. Bean's response, and
should we continue on?
We got some amazing other responses about.
As a human being, are you attracted to the sound of cows mooing?
No, are you?
I kind of like the way Mr. Bean did it.
He was a little erotic with his moo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's a clown.
He is a clown.
All right.
Don't let this girl know. I don't need any more competition, Mr. Bean. All right. How you ask a partner to have sex? I mean, do you want to answer the question first? How do you ask your partner to have sex?
Well, with your dad, I used to I would light a candle.
Yeah, that's very creative. It is.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I was like, well, then again, I like to light candles all the time, but not wanting to have sex all the time. But somehow or another, there was a Sunday night candle that got lit.
Okay, I like that. And with these?
Will you light my candle? It's from Rent.
I know.
Okay, and with these, you want to have sex?
That's it. There's a lot of romance
Are you
there.
surprised?
Wow.
Well, or he can just somehow whip it out, and I'm like, what are you doing there?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Put that puppy back.
Put the puppy back in the cage.
I don't know. It really depends on the mood.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I
depends
completely
on the
agree.
day, depends on the year.
You know I'm not in a long-term relationship, so I'm not pulling on a lot. Basically,
You just have to apply your clown suit when you want to have sex with this playboy.
that's exactly right. You just get in the clown mood. Put that red nose on.
Can you imagine?
Boom. What if that's the catalyst every time? I put the red nose on and we go to town.
I love it.
Wow.
Red Nose, go to Clown Town, Bonetown, Clown Town. That should be the name of this episode, Bonetown, Clown Town.
So honestly, I wish I had a better response. But basically, if I want to have sex with someone, there's usually a discussion leading up to it.
Oh, I know.
Should I get a condom? Should you know?
Are you gonna keep the baby if we impregnate you?
Yeah, but the STIs.
Have you had any STI checks lately, like 5 minutes ago?
So those are all indicators that I'm thinking about having sex.
Can you imagine?
What?
I'm just imagining you with a barrage of questions.
The barrage.
Do you wear that cowboy hat that you had on? Is that a gaucho hat?
I would say it's a gaucho hat. Actually, I was told it's not a gaucho hat when I bought it in Argentina.
But now looking...
It's more of like the northern part of Argentina, apparently. Like close to Bolivia or something.
It's a Bolivian cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's kind of what she kind of suggested.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well...
Let's read some of these responses, huh?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, in response, we please... How do you ask a partner to have sex? Tom, the elder statesman, says, a lot of kisses, with a little kissy face.
Tom, that's very sweet. I would have thought you'd be much more imaginative. I think he was in a hurry.
No, I think that's a good move. I think that's a very strong indicator that you're feeling amorous, yeah, that's right. Tracy says, I'll leave sexual hints like a vibrator on the bed, cheeky texts throughout the day, and light candles.
This is like right off of what Nancy Sutton Pierce says.
Dr. Nancy, for those of you who haven't listened to that podcast before or looked at my mother's Wild Women with Wine.
Yes, Dr. Nancy says foreplay begins the moment you are done having sex.
Dr. Nancy is a sexologist, and my mother is, what did you say, best friends with?
We're BFFs, yep.
Look at that. Tracy, the vibrator on the bed is an interesting signal.
I love it.
It's like, hey, we're about to enter a sexual space.
Yes, that's exactly what it says.
And I like the cheeky texts.
Cheeky.
You know,
if someone who writes the word cheeky means they live in London.
London specifically, not anywhere else in the UK.
Somewhere in the UK, or South Africa, or Australia.
So a lot of places that they could be living. And likely, she's living in the United States if she's texting us right now.
And likely she's using the word cheeky, which means she probably at one point or another was from that area.
Okay. All right, you did a whole analysis over there, but she's following in your footsteps to light the candles, Mother.
I love the candle.
All right.
Darkness is our friend.
No, you want to read Noelle's?
Sure. Noelle says.
Oh, she's putting on the glasses for this. I love, what do you call those things? Those things that hold your glasses.
It's because I was losing my glasses, and I go into CVS.
Oh my God.
And I see they have these little beaded like.
Are they croquis or something like that?
Grandma glasses holders, so that I don't lose my glasses.
So they hang out around your neck.
And I couldn't decide which kind to get, and I go up to the pharmacist, who was like this young, she must have been like 21-year-old. I'm like, which one of these two do you like better? And so she picks out the ones that I'm wearing. She's like, I just love those. I mean, like,
they're pretty cute.
That's what she said. And so I saw her the other day, and she's like, you're the one with the little chains. I said, that's me.
That's me.
Thank you so much for your help.
Do you like them?
I don't know. I don't like being dependent on glasses. It's always a frustrating experience.
But what about the croquis or whatever the fuck you call those things?
These little grandma thingies, they help when I can't find my glasses. Okay. Otherwise, they're annoying. Noelle says, it's not what I say, but what I do. I am very communicative through eye contact and touch. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4+ years, and he knows the look. Can you imagine? Do you have a look?
I know. I got a look, and I like the look.
What's the look?
I kind of turn into like an animal. Like my eyes kind of.
Oh my God! I'm so glad I'm nowhere near you when you get into that look.
I showed that look to someone recently.
And they ran the other way.
They were like, "Whoa, you changed in that moment."
You get animalistic.
It wasn't a purposeful look. It just.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A look of love.
Love is one word for it.
My eyes are my favorite and most powerful feature. I wonder if she's a Pisces like you. Noelle, are you a Pisces? They talk in ways my words cannot. However, we love talking dirty to each other, and I'm crazy and will do it anywhere at any time.
Wow.
She's just wild and nuts. I love
She's just wild and nuts.
I love when he tells me, you better stop. Winky face. We are very intentional with each other, and I'm grateful to have found love at 25, turning 25 on 12/16. So she at this point is already 25, and her brain is fully formed, Jay.
Yay! So you can trust that she's found the love of her life?
Yeah, I had a big discussion with Hella Cougar.
Sorry, I don't know who Hella Cougar is.
She's someone I met on TikTok and Instagram, and we had a 2-hour Zoom live stream on TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
we were talking about age of partners, because she's 52. She will go with someone under 25 because she's like, I just look at that body and the rest falls into place.
What do you mean the rest falls into place?
I made that part up. She was just like, I basically will do it under 25. I think she'd do it under 21 as long as they're legal.
She likes the young but strapping men.
She went to a frat party.
What is she doing over there?
Picking up men.
Did it work?
She was wearing a Cougar hat.
Oh my God.
She calls me the OG Cougar.
Whoa.
I like that.
Did she say it worked or no?
I don't know. She's always on an adventure of Cougar land. I was wondering about something.
Yeah.
If you were the younger guy, okay, say you're dating someone in their 50s, okay?
Okay.
Would you be upset if she didn't want to take you out in public?
No.
You'd be like, that's cool. I don't need to be having.
I mean, it depends on the relationship. If I'm thinking of her as a girlfriend,
yeah.
I would have some issues there. But if it was just me fucking an older broad.
Older broad?
I think I'd be fine with it.
You fucking an older broad?
If it was just me fucking an older broad,
yeah.
we're just having our own Bonetown, Clown Town, I think we'd be fine.
You know, I had a relationship once with a younger guy. And I thought, well, we'll go somewhere local, have a drink. And you know what? Don't ever go somewhere local and have a drink.
Why not?
You will see friends of yours.
And they'll judge?
Huge judgments, except for I just walked up and said to the people, they're like acquaintances that I saw at the bar, oh, I like you introducing yourself. This is Joe, and he's my videographer.
What?
Yeah.
You said you introduced the younger guy as a videographer.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want her asking questions. And
what did you tell
like,
Joe that?
It was like one of the biggest busybodies around.
Did you tell Joe that you're going to be making this lineup?
Yeah, it was preventative.
He was okay with it?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Went right into details about his video job.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was like the most busybody person that I know.
You can't do that busybody shit. I can't stand a busybody.
Why is everybody out of my business?
Get the fuck out of my business. Get the fuck out of there. I can't stand a busybody.
One time I had a younger guy pick me up at a Shiva house.
So for the people listening who don't know what a Shiva house is, it's a Jewish thing. When a Jewish person dies, you gotta sit Shiva, they call it.
It's sort of like a wake.
For 7 days or some shit like that.
Well, I think this was only one day, and then
you basically all the family and friends come over to this the grieving person's house, and they bring a bunch of fucking food, and you gorge yourself and judge all the rest of the people there.
Okay, so I got judged heavily by the fact that this guy came to pick me up at the Shiva house in like a green Hornet.
What?
It was like a car that looked like a green Hornet car. I don't even know if they make those anymore, but it was like a.
When was this?
This was after your dad died and before I met Dee's.
Never heard of a green Hornet.
It was a car that a younger person would drive.
Hmm.
A lot of making fun of from the older men, finding me going out with the young guy in the green Hornet.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry I just veered us off track.
You just fucking digressed like never before.
Well, anyway.
We got Andrew here who says, me and my love have been together for over 12 years. And I literally just whip it out and she will automatically put it in her mouth until I'm ready to please her with it.
That just sounds so rewarding for her.
It's a pretty, it feels a little
kind of
one-sided
yeah,
is what I'm thinking.
I thought it was just me there. I was like, that shit wouldn't fly with me for more than one time.
Is it typical that there's usually one person in the relationship that wants to have sex more often, and so the person who wants sex less often is the one typically in control of when they have sex? Is that pretty much the case?
That makes sense.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know, but what you just said made a lot of sense to me.
Because the person who's saying yes all the time is probably just waiting for the other person to initiate them.
Your dad used to get mad about that with me.
Because you would never initiate.
How can I initiate when he's always initiating? You can't always initiate when someone else is initiating.
That's interesting. I have not found this yet I have not been in a relationship long enough, but I've heard about this a lot, and I'm not looking forward to when that issue starts cropping up.
Well, it can't always be 100% on board, on the same page. So,
right.
Especially if you just have kids, because we already talked about what cock blocks those are.
All right.
Like you.
Yeah, okay.
And your sister.
All right.
And your brother.
All right.
And the various animals.
I'm so sorry that your life has been cock blocked by everyone in it.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
So
I
anyway,
don't think kids out there appreciate
Andrew,
it.
I mean, if it works for both of you, that's a great situation.
Yeah.
He just whips it out when he wants, and it sounds like a
They
Arab
seem-
sheik or something like that.
Ex-
You know, he's got some power
We are
right
now
there.
calling Andrew the Arab Sheik.
Meg says, "My husband knows if I am breathing, I am ready. Never turn it down." Look at that. I love seeing this. It doesn't matter the gender. Some people have higher libidos than others. In the relationship, it's phenomenal.
If she's breathing, she is ready. I like that. Neil says, normally I first check for a pulse. Afterward, anything after that is fair game.
That's the fucking how he signals to the other person he wants to have sex. He checks her pulse.
If she's, well, you can have a real bad time with a starfish with a low pulse.
A starfish with a low pulse? What does that mean, Mom?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jay said, I shaved. Responses are usually, I'll check it out when the kids are asleep. Thank you. Or you might need to touch it up tomorrow. What does that mean?
Because I think that's the little code language. Oh, check out my new shave. And then if she's not in the mood or he's not in the mood, oh, okay, let me touch it up tomorrow. You see, it's like a kind way of delaying sex.
Oh, notice that the kids are asleep issue.
I hear it, Mom. I hear it. Joseph says, lol, all I do is say, want to watch a movie in the bedroom? And she runs in there and gets naked.
I love the naked.
It's a great signal. I mean, it really does sound, from these responses actually, in a heterosexual relationship, in a lot of these, the woman sounds a little more ready than the man.
I think it may also be the sneaky freaks.
Yeah, we got some sneaky freaks out there. Maybe the sneaky freaks are attracting a very, little pro-sex, sex positive.
Sex positive partners, yes, we like that.
That's our segment. That's pretty much the whole fucking
That's
discussion about what do you say when you want to ask your partner to get into the mood.
I would agree with that.
Thank you to everyone who's commented, who sent us voice memos, Mr. Bean. We love you guys. I mean, you make our show, you make our days. And if you want to participate, it's 310-356-3920. I had a question for you.
Oh, no.
Just based on the DMing thing that I had, that we were discussing, and the texting that I've been doing.
If the questions about the DMs, I don't answer any of them. It's just.
Here's my question.
Countless amount of DMs, and I can't do one. I gotta be fair to all. I just won't answer any.
Oh, you're just so popular that you just fucking screen
I'm so
everyone.
popular.
I'm curious, how much time do you need to leave between the DMs so that you install a little bit of mystery, a little bit of excitement into the conversation?
Well, maybe when you get off the toilet.
Okay, so maybe 5 minutes or something like that, a delay.
I think it's good to let them have the last text.
She texts you, and then how much time do you wait before you respond?
I'm not into game playing, as you know.
Okay, but sometimes
I'm a cougar.
I think inherently it is a little desperate or something if you're like immediately, she says something, boom, I'm saying something. She says something, boom, I'm saying something. You know, it's not a good feeling.
I have a family member that always has to have the last text.
Okay, but that's a family member. That's not a sexual member.
So you obviously have an idea in mind. What would you say?
I think it's good to let a little mystery build up.
So how
At the
long do you
beginning,
wait?
at least.
A
At the
minute?
beginning. I'm not once you're in the relationship, but once you're dating, who gives a shit? But
You get irritated. You're always telling me someone didn't text
well,
you back.
if it's too long, I get very irritated. If days go by, you can go fuck off. But if it's a minute, every time it's a minute, that's also not that exciting. There's got to be a medium in
I
here.
don't like playing games.
Okay, but what? Come on, you're just gonna start responding.
You know what I didn't like?
What?
When I was single and I'm talking to someone, we couldn't even be sexting. And all of a sudden I don't hear from them. It's because they fell asleep. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, we've talked about the falling asleep during sex thing. I don't like playing games either, but there's a
So-
reality here, which is, there is, in art to there is a game inherent in the relationship. There is a power dynamic between and it's fun to go back and forth between it.
Really?
I think so. In any
So
relationship,
you
there's a power
you
dynamic.
already haven't answered your question.
No,
You're going to me as the guru here?
I'm just saying, I don't know if there's an exact amount of time between DMs, but there should be an awareness around it, I think. Truly.
So how much, I think women play a lot more of the games than men do. I don't think many men think the way you do.
I'm not thinking, I am thinking that way, but it is a response to, yeah, I guess it depends on the person too. I don't know, I think it is fun to, I know, I'm serious. I was like, what if I'm with an older woman, she's not playing any games? I think it still is fun to give some sort of, build some tension or something in the relationship. Give a little bit where it's not, you're so
like
desperate.
You like a challenge. I hate needing
And she probably likes a challenge.
You know what you gotta do?
What?
Put more puppies in the kennel.
And then you inherently can't respond to all of them in time.
Yeah, you can't.
I don't love that. All right.
You just get a new puppy when one leaves.
Mom, it's the end of the year, and so first of all, I want to end the year with
a positive note.
A positive note, something that
A little message from the heart.
A message from the heart, something you guys have all been waiting for.
No.
That you guys have not been playing games waiting for. That, a thing that every episode you look forward to and you say, God, why isn't this whole podcast all about this? It's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's
Uppers is the place to be.
Fun living is the life for me.
It's Cam's Uppers, the segment of the show where I share something near and dear to my heart, something that my mother typically finds
excruciating,
or
lively,
or
enlightening.
It's Cam's Uppers. Mother, last night I couldn't go to sleep last night. I ate too much pizza at dinner.
I'm sorry to hear this.
I was so bloated during the night, and I woke up and I had to put a sleep story on from the Calm app.
I love Calm.
Calm.com/sneaky.
SNEAKY.
Get yourself a fucking discount on the premium subscription. It's phenomenal.
It's wonderful when you can't fall asleep, or when you're going to sleep,
So,
or when you want to meditate, or wake up. I go to. They have a Calm motion, and you move. It's a movement at the beginning of your day.
Look at that.
I did it once.
Look at that.
But I plan on doing it more in the new year.
All right, so this is not meant to be an ad for Calm. I literally was using it last night at 4 in the morning, 4:35 in the morning. I put on a sleep story. It was someone named Donaldson reading me The Ugly Duckling.
Oh my God.
And I'm not falling asleep. I'm getting into the story.
So it's not calming you. You're getting upset because
I'm getting
do you
moved.
feel like you're the ugly duckling?
I identified with that fucking duckling.
Oh.
That ugly ass duckling. The mother was actually quite nice to the duckling at first.
At first. Wait, you were identifying as me at first being
No,
nice
I'm just
to
saying.
you,
No,
and
I'm
not?
saying. If anything, you've given me a lot of support and maybe some.
Damn straight, I do give you a lot of support.
But I want to tell you something. The moral of that story is just so beautiful. Even if you feel like the ugly duckling,
You can become the swan.
is this Cam's Uppers or is this KarenLee's fucking? I'm gonna cut to the fucking punchline before you can get there.
I thought you were gonna say that something happened at dinner, that you ate too much pizza.
And in the morning, I felt fine. Listen.
No, I thought that you said something like that. Some people were making fun of you at the dinner table.
No one's making fun of me at the dinner table because I'm an ugly duckling. No, I'm a little unique, and I recommend.
You are unique.
May all of you sneaky freaks, because you all are all unique. If you're listening to this podcast, you're a weird motherfucker.
And you're all ugly ducklings that are going to turn into beautiful swans.
You
at
might
some
already.
point in their life.
You might already be a fucking beautiful ass swan.
We think all our sneaky freaks are swans.
And so let me tell you something. In 2023, maybe we all flex and what do you call it? Stretch.
Spread your wings.
Spread your fucking swan ass wings and let your freak flag fly.
I love that. But by the way, swans are not nice.
What the fuck?
I just wanted you to know
This
that.
is Cam's Uppers.
I'm sorry.
I'm not ending Cam's Uppers with that. I'm sorry.
Swans can bite you.
You gotta say something better than that.
I know that you come near a swan. By the way,
Mom.
swans are also, I believe, that they mate for life.
This
Did
is
you know
not-
that?
They're
They're
monogamous.
one of the only animals that mates for life.
Okay. Is this Cam's Uppers or is this Mom's News?
I just thought I'd add a little bonus.
It's a little bonus. All right. Well, that's Cam's Uppers.
That was very nice. I'm glad that you're not the ugly duckling anymore and you turned into a beautiful swan.
No, I said that in 2023 I'll be turning into the swan.
Maybe after you meet your Playboy bunny, you'll become much more swan-like and
That's right.
open to adventures.
That's right. The bunny and the swan. You like that? All right, you sneaky freaks.
You should like the little bunnies that you press the fur on the bunny.
The fuck?
Pat the bunny.
What the fuck is
Little
that?
children's book called Pat the Bunny. Well, you started with Ugly Duckling. I'm gonna tell you about Pat the Bunny. You pat the bunny.
All right. You know what? We're coming to the end. Do you have any final words for this year?
Pat your bunny.
Pat your bunny, you fucking freak.
I do. I want to thank everyone for listening to us and participating in our texts and Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, it's patreon.com/sextalk with my mom. I actually am going to put some really good content on next year.
Wow, that's a commitment.
It's a huge commitment.
I heard it here, folks.
I'm willing to do it if you guys will join us on Patreon. And
It's a way for you guys to donate financially to us. It keeps our lights on. A little gift every month really goes a long way. It's the amount of a fucking coffee. So if you're enjoying this, please give us a little something.
it's patreon.com/sextalk with my mom.
We want to thank all of you Sneaky Freak patrons. We love our Sneaky Freak patron family.
Yeah.
You guys are one of the biggest things we're grateful for this year. So thank you for being a part of our
Put that on my
family.
gratitude list.
Thank you to everyone who's been listening this year. We love you guys, and we hope you have a phenomenal year ahead.
And we hope you share our podcast with others because that's how we get known.
That's it. All right, you want to sing them out one final time of the year, Mother?
Okay, get ready. Can I have a drum roll, please? And let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and having some transformation into beautiful swannies.
I knew you were going Swannies. I knew it.
Swannies?
I knew you were going Swannies.
How'd you know?
Because at this point, I've stopped being able to speak English. I start only speak KarenLee language, which is fucking nonsense. All right.
Swannies, bye you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Happy New Year!
Go out with a bang.